Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Summit League Racing Season 13 here in Division 2. It's Friday night. We are here for round 2 of the season here at the Circuit Spa Franca Chomps. And joining me, as usual, it's the Season 5 Division 1 champion, of course, the Season 9 SLR F2 Constructors champion. It's SLR Southerner.
Hello, everyone. Shortest name, longest track. We're back at Spa. We're seeing it this early in a Grand Prix, in a World Championship season. But of course, the LOs this season tried something different, which I'm a big fan of. So this will take some getting used to, Corey, being here at Spa at round 2.
Indeed, it doesn't feel like that long ago. We were here for a pre-season race, and well, we're already here for round 2 of the season. If you missed last week, well, we're going to spoil it for you. What a round it was. Gandhi with his flip-flops ended up taking pole position, but in the end, it was LSJ Rundle who took the race win in dominant fashion, probably one of the most dominant wins we've seen for quite a while in this division. It was Hayes who beat CJ right to the very line for P2, and of course CJ rounding out the top 3. But I mean, Matt, if I think we said just before that the grid isn't looking as close as what it was last season, but they very much tried to prove us wrong with how close it was come the end of the race.
Oh yeah, we certainly went short of fantastic racing, were we? I mean, let's not forget it felt like almost a race-long battle between Hayes and CJ. Is it CJ?
Yeah.
It was them two, yes. A race-long battle. It just proved how crucial that undercut was and how crucial strategy is going to be this season and this game, as Rundle found out, and he got it right to perfection last week. Which, talking of the devil, oh, he is there. He's currently in an out lap. We've got one driver who started the lap. It's JD Devil Noob. One person who's supposed to know, Corey, was, as you mentioned, our surprise pole sitter last week, which in a line I've never thought I would hear us say.
Yeah, Gandhi on pole with his flip-flops, I think was I quoted on that night. Yeah, he's not here tonight. He's not making the second round of the season. In his place tonight is, I think, is Skull Killer's back in the Alpine? Yes, he is.
Ryan Scores. Ryan Scores is, I think that's his seat, actually. I'm not too sure.
Yeah. Good old Ryan Scores. What's the
Will he
scores
score
on the doors?
tonight? Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was in the front. For some reason I thought it was in the Alpine. I don't know why, but I mean, yeah, it was an absolute shocker for Ferrari last week. Good evening, SLR Liam.
Good evening, SLR Liam.
They ended up right. This is a mad stat. So, in all the F1 divisions, a Ferrari finished P11, right? And in SLR F2, and in the SLR F2 feature race, Arthur Leclerc, which as you don't know was part of the Ferrari Driver Academy, Owen Howe, finished P11.
Good evening, SLR Liam.
I mean, you know, it's just destined to happen. The Ferrari curse happened from the very get-go last week. So, for the sake of Ryan Scores and JD Devil Noob, I hope it doesn't continue. He's had a pretty okay lap so far as the Ferrari driver through the bus stop chicane for his first lap of the session, and the first lap of the session crosses the line. It's going to be a 1:42.7 is the time they're going to beat.
Yeah, it's just the only big gauge I know of what drivers are expecting is some drivers. I think UKB Assassin found himself to be lucky to get into the 42s whilst practicing earlier. But I've also heard that apparently Liam is setting very good lap times, albeit not in Division 2 anymore, but in McEwen. I want to say I saw a lap time of 42.5, but based on looking at Devil News time, that can't be right, unless qualifying is already a lot quicker compared to what they've been doing in their practice runs.
I'm not quite sure not to take from it, to be honest. I haven't done any myself yet. Mine's probably going to start tomorrow, but by the looks of it, no one really is going to get near Devil News time. I've got UKB's Assassin, one of the championship favourites coming into this season. He crosses the line now. It's going to be a 42.9. He puts that Aston Martin on the front row provisionally.
Yeah, not bad first lap from UKB's Assassin. And Howell's just crossed the line now with a 43.1, so it's Howell 2-3 at the moment. But Devil Noob so far showing, certainly from his one lap, first qualifying lap, he could be the man to beat. But we've got 7 more drivers to set a lap time, as there's a yellow flag and it's going up Weardale. I think it's one of the Aston Martin drivers perhaps using a toe. And is that Rundle who's just crossed the line? No, it wasn't. It was a Williams. It was a Dolphin. Hopefully. Dolphin did show good pace last week, didn't he?
He did, yeah. I'm trying to remember where he got in the end, actually. I swear he got he got P8 because I think he had like 3 spins. Was down at the back twice.
Yeah.
No contact at the start.
He's returned to SLR, and he showed that he has not lost any speed. If anything, he has got quicker. If he can stay clean in the first few laps or just this race overall, who knows? We might see a Willie on the podium. And well, of course, let's not forget his teammate today is our Division 2 team racing driver. Some say he has 2 jobs. One working in the RSPCA, and his other job is working in an abattoir. And apparently his party trick is inhaling lettuce up his nose and blowing it out. All we know is it's Ulster Stick.
Oh, I'm going to love this to the very end of the season. Hayes to the line. She goes. It's only P13 in the end for the Mercedes driver. She had a very good week last week, and is going to be hoping to continue that. He's not comming tonight. He's in the Red Bull, as you can see on your screen. He's invalidated on his lap time, and he's going to be hoping to go again. Of course, as Matt mentioned earlier, the longest lap and the longest track on the Formula 1 calendar, 4.3 miles, if my memory is correct. 3.35.
We'll go with that. We'll go with that.
And of course, you can see the longest lap time of the season. I'm not quite sure for the weather just yet. Have we got anyone pushing again? Hayes for the first sector has backed off. Skeefy is also on his in-lap. Codzilla also on his in-lap. So I think we've got a bit of a dull period now in the session where everyone's just going to be on their in-laps, getting out of the way. So yeah, it's still Devil Noob then. Setting the pace out in front. It's a 142.7 with UKB's Assassin alongside Owen Howe wrapping up the top 3 as it stands, but still quite a bit left to go in this session.
Yeah, one thing I've noticed already in this qualifying is there's a lot of drivers being caught out by the penultimate right corner in Sector 2. They're being sucked in to take a bit more of the inside, and because they're doing that, they really want to step out and they're correcting it, put them offline. And Com was the latest person, no, not you, but Com was the latest person to do that, and it's ruined his lap, and he's decided to go back into the pits for a fresh set of tyres.
Indeed, he has then, and we're going to have some drivers going out again. Zacky's Beast is on his lap in the Kick Sauber. We'll stay on board with him, see how he gets on. I think Skeefy's gone off actually at Lacombe, and the Mercedes is into the gravel, and he's going to need to back out and go again. Thankfully, it doesn't affect Zacky's Beast's lap. He's going into the hairpin now, very easy to lock up and go straight on, but it looks like he has absolutely nailed it so far. Going through No Name, left-hander, very fast, and you can see the new gravel trap on the exit, which has caught out a few drivers in the pre-season, but very much keeps you unaware with track limits. Another corner that's very easy to get track limits is Puon, but Zach is Beast, nailing it at the moment. His first lap time the session. Just realised what I said. This has been a handy lap so far from Zacky's Beast, but is it going to be anywhere near the top of the times? This is what we're going to find out about 30th seconds. It's looking a bit far off the pace at the moment, looking at Zacky's Beast.
Yeah,
I just think it's looked very quick.
It doesn't look a quick lap, but I don't know if that's just because of how Spa is on the game now, because of course they've really changed and modified how the track looks on the game, and it doesn't look as fast anymore. Like, I mean, again, this lap doesn't look the quickest, but neither the Devil News when I was on board for him for his at the moment pole lap. We'll see, get a bit of an idea now from Zacky's Beast what his time is. It's not going to be in the top. In fact, it is the slowest lap time set overall.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for Zacky's Beast, and he's going to need to go again. And haven't got anyone else pushing. We've got Hayes going through the middle sector. That's finished the middle sector, actually. This was a site last season as well, where the eventual champion, SLR Darnell, took, I think, his second of 3 race victories last season. And of course, was it 4? Oh yeah, 4. And of course, you used the quote, "Every dog has his day." And well, I think from that point onwards, Darnell very much started to throw himself back in the title.
Yeah, that was you could say, I wouldn't say this is where it started. I'd say it started in Australia, but perhaps this was the start for him to believe that he was a title contender. It was certainly that there was no script to go with last game. Let's not forget that Owen Howe looked like he was going to have a blinding strategy, and had it been for the late safety car, he might have been there threatened Darnell for the race win. But the safety car came out on the restart, he found himself at the wrong place at the wrong time, which happened a lot for the McLaren driver last season. But it's a new season this season, and he impressed in Australia with a great recovery drive after a poor qualifying.
Indeed he did, and fingers crossed. Continue with that. UKB's Assassin on the front row at the moment, currently on board with him through the first sector. Has had a pretty decent first sector, has matched his previous best all over the curb there at the exit of Lake Common into Brussels. The hairpin has nailed it all over the apex curb. He goes And this is a very quick lap so far for UKB's Assassin going through turn 11. Oh, he's got onto the gravel. I said it's going to catch someone out this evening. It's UKB's Assassin of all the drivers it catches out. And he's into the barriers, but will keep on going.
The commentator's curse there from SLR Corey. Next coming across the line, it's Ulster Stig. God, the rear looked very unstable going around the bus stop chicane. He was about 2.5 attempts quicker going through sector 2. And in the end, he's only been about 0.03 of a second quicker. So he lost a lot of time in that last corner. And that's going to be a bit of a kick in the balls for the Stig, who remains in 9th.
Currently on board with last week's race winner, LSJ Rundu. He's only half a second up on his lap time. If it keeps like this, he will be on to provisional pole. But he's just got the bus stop chicane to go now. Turn 19 and turn 20 of this fabled old racetrack. Rounds the final corner now. Short dose of DRS to the line. Can he put that Alpine on pole position? Yes, he can. By 0.2 of a second. LSJ Rundu, last week's race winner, is on provisional pole here at Spa.
Great stuff there from the Alpine. Once again, apparently my comms voice is very static. Apologies for that. It's just my test Wi-Fi. But next across the line, it's Owen Howe, who was tipped last season to perhaps be the quickest driver in Division 2. Still Division 2, he remains. He's on the medium tyres again, and he's only just a little bit slow. We saw this last week from the McLaren driver. He likes the medium tyres. And last week, it turned out to be his quickest tyre. Albeit this week it's not, but only half a tenth slower on them.
Yeah, very strange. I mean, we saw it last week where some of the medium runners were actually quicker come the end. And, Dolphin up into P4. He found 0.3 of his lap. Williams shoots his way back up. But yeah, the medium tyres last week seemed to kind of be better for some of the drivers out there. I felt more comfortable and, if anything, quicker. And Owen was one of them, of course, invalidated his final run. But I saw it through quite a few of the divisions, actually, where drivers preferred the medium tyres, which is not something I thought I'd be saying.
Yeah, maybe it's a strategy for the race to save himself an extra soft set of tyres for that race. I don't know how the softs are, and I said that's for the race, but we'll soon find out. So one driver who's found himself in a similar position as this time last week in qualifying is everyone Quirty. No lap time on the board yet. The pressure is on, but he's just gone purple in sector 2, going around the long bendy left. One right wheel onto the curb. I think Michael's just gone up into 3rd, but back onto F1 Quirty. And God, that bus stop chicane looks an absolute handful for these cars this game. It looks like he's got a chunk of time. He has a bit, but it's the McLaren 6.8 as Com has just become the sandwich in the filling in the sandwich.
He's become a sandwich. Oh, I don't know why I don't know why I like that. Oh dear. Oh, it's F1 Michael. Did the first sector. Is he pushing on again? No, he's just finished the lap. He's just gone up to P3 actually. Did the RB. So a pretty decent lap there. Skifi currently going through Piron at the moment is the Mercedes driver. And shut up. And heading towards the Fanish chicane we go. He can very easily lose it on that curb on the entry, but he's not getting anywhere near it. Through the left-hand part of it. Is he going to use a lot of exit? No, he's not taking any risks with track limits or the gravel on this lap. Through the middle sector split, is he up in his lap time? Yes, he is. He's 0.6 up on his lap time. Is Skifu. This could send him well inside the top 6, potentially inside the top 5, depending on this final sector through Paul Ferrer and towards the flat-out Blanchimont. Very easy flat-out in these cars. I think even in wet nowadays, it's near enough flat. And towards the bus stop chicane, the final set of corners we go with Skifi, the Mercedes driver, hoping to shoot at least one Mercedes up the order. Keeps it in 3rd gear out of the final corner. Doesn't get any snaps of oversteer. Crosses the line now. Goes into the top 7.
43.2. About just is that 7 tenths off pole position or the provisional pole at the moment. There's still a bit of a widespread gap compared to what we've seen last season anyway, Corey. Actually, you can even say in the last race, but they've all got one more run to go each. It's going to be effectively a one-shot qualifier now for all the drivers. Who's your money on, Corey?
I mean, at the moment, you can't really put your money on anyone else apart from Rundle. 2 tenths clear still at the top, but JD Devilnoob is not going to make it easy for him at all. Both Ferraris were looking very quick last week in the hands of Gandhi and Devilnoob, but when it came into the race, it just all slipped apart for the Ferrari team. A good evening, SLR Liam. That sums them up pretty much in Formula 1. Going through the flat-out Eau Rouge Radeon complex, and that is one planted Ferrari heading down the Kemmel Straight. Might even get a bit of a tow here from the Aston Martin, heading towards into Lake Combe chicane. Is he up in his time? No, he's slightly down, is Devil Noob, but we see he can find some time in the middle sector. Through the right-hander of Malmedy now, doesn't use much curb on the exit. 2.5 minutes left in the session. He's going to hope that Aston Martin gets out of the way before he starts to lose his marbles, because I would be right about now, and I did have that last week. And out of no name, he's going to be hoping that Aston Martin gets out of the way now. He's going to try and get a bit of a toe from it. That was very, very close. Heading towards Puon. Has he found any more time then? No, because he's had a snap on the entry, and that's Devil News lap over.
He might be able to go around again one more time if he can recharge his battery, which doesn't seem to be a problem this game. So he's got one more tyre attempt to go. However, the soft tyres will have a little bit of wear on them, so he is going to have to put out some sort of lap. The next driver to cross the line, who's actually the person who's... Oh no, he's backed off, I think.
I think that's going to be Devil News qualifying over, because I don't think he's got enough fuel to get to the end. By looking at the steering, I think it says 1.1 or 1.0, so that's about, I think that's going to be best of P2 then. For Devil Noob. Hayes has just started a lap and has got a teammate in front of her, so this could be great stuff here from the Mercedes team to tow each other along. Skeefy, I think, has gone out on old tyres. Yes, he has. So this is team play here from the Mercedes team. Skeefy's going to give his teammate Hayes a lovely tow. Unfortunately, with the new patch, tows don't really mean much anymore. But the thought is very much there. She might actually still gain a little bit from it though. Skeefy will move out of the way come the end of the straight. We're going to check out Hayes' first sector. How far is she up in the first sector? She's 4.5 tenths, and that is a fantastic first sector. Maybe take back what I said about toes. 0.8 in the first sector.
That was more than a toe, that was a whole foot.
Oh, I think we're going to stick on board with Hayes here, because this could be one mega lap time. It's still 1 minute 42.5 from LSJ Rundle. That is the quickest time of the session so far. Heading towards Puon goes the Mercedes driver. About half a lap to go now, and it can very easily get undone, but it can very easily make your lap, especially at this point in the session where we've seen Hayes pull a lap time out of the bag when it matters beforehand in this division. Heading through the Fania chicane, she is throwing that Mercedes in. Giving it absolutely everything, and through the middle sector, how much more has she found on her lap? She's 7 tenths up. It's another purple middle sector. Matt, this could potentially be the pole time we're looking at here.
Yeah, certainly looking a very good lap so far, and it's the second lap she's doing on these tyres, so in the same position as what the Devil Noob would have been, or is on. But so far, 15th at the moment for Hayes, so this could be a very big lap, because we know... Go on.
Oh, here we go then. Hayes then around to final corner. Can she get anywhere near pole? No, it's only P6 in the end. She couldn't find it in the final sector. It's going to be a best of P6 for Hayes. What about Devil Noob? He's been able to go again. So maybe he just about had enough fuel in that Ferrari. He rounds turn 20, the final corner, the bus stop chicane. I think he's run out of fuel at the line. Yes, he has, and I think he was quite a bit up. He was only 2 tenths up on his lap time. LSJ Ronda was 2 tenths down on his lap time. Michael's down in the first sector. But what about UKB's Assassin?
Yeah, there wasn't too much difference going through sector 1. It was more or less on par, but now we're about to see how quick he is. He's a 10.5 up, so he is improving. He's got too much of the inside, and he's off the rear. He's into the barrier. Oh, it was looking so good as well. He was potentially en route for maybe getting onto the front row. But now, that's just qualified over.
Yeah, it is. It's going to be a best of P4 then for UKB's Assassin right when it mattered. 2 laps in a row. He's put it in the barriers. Has the championship contender from last season. But is anybody on a quick lap out there? Zaki's Beast is only about 4 tenths up on his lap time. Ryan Scores is finding 2 tenths in the middle sector. We'll check out his middle sector. See how the Ferrari gets on. That Ferrari was on pole last week. He's only 3 tenths up in the middle sector. What about Stiggy Boy?
Not too sure about Stiggy Boy, but on board with Owen Howe, he's 2.5 tenths up, so he is going to improve, you would think so. A lot of the time, though, getting gained and lost is in the bus stop chicane. A rare mistake there by UKB's Assassin, may I say, losing the rear and going into the barrier. But I'm on board with Owen Howe. I don't know if there's any drivers about to cross the line who are going any quicker. RSF1, Michael just crossed the line. He's still in 3rd position. There's a few more drivers ahead. We've got Ferrari crossing the line. No improvement there, but Owen does improve. He's got up to 1:43.0. So the improvement wasn't as big as we thought it would. I think that could be that, Corey.
It is that. And it's LSJ Rundle, last week's race winner, starting off where he left off last week. And it is pole position then. Back to the top he goes. LSJ Rundle, the championship leader, back on pole position with a fantastic lap time. Nobody was able to get near at the end. Maybe UKB's Assassin could have if he didn't have binned it. Maybe Devil Noob could have got near it if he didn't have run out of fuel at the end. But that doesn't matter. It's LSJ Rundle who takes pole position here for the Belgian Grand Prix in Division 2.
I can't wait for the cries of, he needs to go and McEwen, he's going to get McEwen. No, he doesn't, because we need him for even numbers in F2.
Pretty sure he said the same thing last week as well after the race.
Yeah, and I'm going to keep on saying it, because I know what people are thinking. that he's getting pole, he's won. Like we need to send him up. No, let's not, because it's a long season. Well, it's a long season. It's 16, isn't it? 16.
There we go then. There is your qualifying results. It's Rundle on pole, Devil Noob alongside him, and Michael rounding out the top three then. So we will have a 5-minute break before the start of the race, Matt. And we didn't actually officially do the intro last week, but we did kind of do it. Do you know what time it is?
I do indeed. It's bloke chat. Right, let's start off with an easy one to start with for bloke chat this week. What is your favourite type of bolt?
Time at bolt. Oh, I tell you what, I love my cats on bolts, to be fair, because they're just like flat and smooth. You know, when you get them into the hole, you get them deep in, and you just rub your hand over the top of it. It's like you can't even feel it.
Don't. Oh, God. Oh, God. Normally you have to pay to hear this sort of stuff, but everyone's getting it for free. Oh. Wow.
And then, of course, you've got the good old cap heads as well. You've got shoulder bolts.
Yeah.
Shoulder bolts are chunky, boys.
Yeah, all good. My favourite bolt is Usain. Okay, next one.
Of course.
Okay.
Don't forget.
What is the worst bloke pain? What is the worst pain a bloke can have?
When you got a cramp in your fucking testicle.
Is that even possible?
I don't know, but... Or when
What?
Actually, I'm not going to say that on stream.
Well, I mean, you may as well, because, like, people try to take streaming seriously, and then they say, oh, hopefully I wasn't taking it unserious, and we're like, have you seen us?
The most painful bust you could probably ever have.
Yikes.
You've been there?
Not a painful one, no.
Oh, okay. Well, I think the cramp has got a cramp for I don't know, what am I trying to say? The calf, rather. Calf one has got to be up there.
Oh, hamstring for me, for cramp wise.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, jaw could be a bad one. Like, once you get a cramp in there, that's trip to. You've had that?
I haven't had that. I don't think I have.
I haven't, but like, I've had a moment where I've been close, because like sometimes you have to go to the dentist to get it checked out because of like lockjaw and all of that. ISF1 double cramp in both legs. I can imagine that's painful. Def Ryan, I think that's his name. When you catch your ball bag in the zipper. Oh yeah, we have been. Golden Egg Shagger. Where are you actually? Why are you on the track? Hitting thumb when trying to smash in a nail with a hammer. Petronus, if your bust's 8-13, you need a doctor. Stubborn Tony. I think the worst pain a bloke can have is kidney stone.
Kidneys. I mean, I can't say I've felt it personally, but
Either that or being cheated on. But moving on. The Olympics have started today, hasn't it? So let's talk about the Olympics, shall we?
well, yeah, terrorist attack. Well, kind of.
No, it was arson. Not Dengue.
Arson.
It was arson, not Dengue. The race starts at 2029, so I'll be on my wits for that. What's the most bloke event in the Olympics, Corey?
Got to be the shot put, hasn't it?
Shot put.
Don't you think? The shot put. Or the javelin.
I mean, you could be a bit specific. Men's javelin. It's like blokes.
Yeah, well, obviously.
Yeah.
What about blokes?
Well, you can never tell these days, can you? Oh, Golden Egg Shack here in Southampton. That's where I live. Get in.
Fucking someone identifies as Red the Fire Truck from Disney Pixar cars nowadays.
Oh, wow. Most bloke event for me, I would say. Do you know what? Shot put isn't actually a bad shout. Shot put is not a bad shout. Just throwing a giant Malteser, isn't they?
Yeah.
I can't do anything about the mic, Jonesy. It's just my Wi-Fi shit, and you've just got to settle for SLR Dalek today.
What I'll keep doing is just kind of bringing up the Twitch out, because it kind of stops it for about like 10 minutes. That makes you sound really like crispy 2001 on the mic.
Right. What is your favourite Olympics event? As it's 2029 now, so I'll ask you this. I'll be on my way.
No, those 5 years went quick. I don't know. I mean, apparently esports are coming to the Olympics, so.
No, it's not, is it?
Apparently so.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
They haven't said anything official, but by the sounds of it, esports might be coming to the Olympics, so. We'll see. We should be getting underway in hopefully a few seconds' time. I don't know if you want to get the penguin back out.
Oh shit! Oh no, it might be a bit too late. Oh, the penguin back out. Oh, yeah, I will. Oh,
Here we go. Here we go.
Who fancy the spa? Reps are up in Belgium, and away we go. It's a short run into turn one. Is it going to be Rundle? Rundle looks like he's got the inside line. He's going to protect that lead, and he's broken a bit early there, so it's given Devil a chance to take the lead, and he has done. He's done it around the outside. Is that tactical though by the Rundle? Because we know what's coming next. We're going up Weardale for the first time. It's Devil from Rundle, from Michael, from Yuki Bee's Assassin. Last season it was Owen in 4 who took the lead in first by the end of the Kemmel Straight. Oh, you can see something similar again. Here comes the train. It's Rundle. He's up the inside. He's going to take the lead. How far is Devil Noob going to fall? It looks like it's just going to be second. He's going to try and get around the outside. No chance. Rundle regains the lead. And in the process, it looks like the Ferrari's down to me. Taking around the outside. He's gone round.
Oh!
It's contact with Michael. And it's gone from terrible once again. From a good position from the Ferrari driver. It was contact. The door was shut right in front of him. Early controversy here in the Spa Grand Prix. Is Rundle in the lead? RSF1 Michael in second. UK Beast Assassin in third.
The Pulse are losing the lead at the start, but got it back in the end. And yeah, contact for Devil Noob. The curse continues for Ferrari. It does not get any better for them at all. Devil Noob down to the back, and that could be his race over and done with. I think he has gone off again as well, so it's just getting even worse for him. F1 AB QWERTY battling with Zacky's Beast going into the chicane, and he's lost a position now to Com as well. He's onto the gravel. He's the McLaren driver. We've got Aston Martin off of the back. That's Kislesko in the barriers.
Oh, we've had a few shocking starts already. Of course, Kisleski's dropped down 9 positions. JD Devil Noob 14. That Ferrari just isn't having the luck at the moment already this season. Skiffy has lost 6 places, but your biggest winner is the Stig. He's moved up 6 places up into 9. And then if you're going to go a bit further up, Skullkiller's made up 5 positions up into 7th. Oh!
Owen Howard into the pit lane. So he's got damage. Does the McLaren. He's going to be a long race for from here for Owen Howell in the McLaren. New front wing will be going on. And what can he do now for the remainder of this race? As Liam's just came in the chat saying orange wing damage for Owen.
Cheers, Ted. Look at that. You've really got a gap already from 3rd to 4th. That's crucial because with the DRS, you can see an awful lot of battling, a lot of position swapping. As we're about to see here, it looks like 4th position. Hayes is going to make the move. She's done the move. The DRS, of course, activated after lap 1 and makes the move into 4th position. So Dolphin now into the 5th, and this is what we could be seeing all race long now, Corey.
Indeed, we had Michael take the lead. We had Hayes go up into 4th. It's all happening near the front of the field as Ted in the pit lane, SLR Liam. Tom, apparently he had contact with Tom at Brussels, the hairpin. Hit the back of him. Ooh. Maybe the Mercedes braking a bit early. We're not gonna go too much into it, but yeah, that's gonna be a long race then for Owen. He's gonna go onto the hard compound tyre, which he has. You can see on your screen, potentially to the end of the race, hoping for a safety car. The 2 Ferraris now battling for 13th and 14th. Good evening, SLR Liam. Okay. It's not going to get any better from them for here without a safety car intervention in this race. UK Beast Assassin a bit clear out there, 7/10 behind LSJ Rundle, who is still all over the back of Michael's had a shoe snap there out of the double right-hander.
Sorry, I just went and bought with Hayes, and she did the same mistake Beast did in qualifying, where she got a bit too much of the right inside curb and the wrist stepped out. But what a save! May as well call her Gordon Banks after that. I've just noticed she's on the soft tyre. Let's have a look at the tyre, shall we? As she looks to try and make a move on Dolphin around the outside. She's got the grip around the bus stop chicane, but the car is not stable, and Dolphin is still ahead, and she was under threat by Skullkiller as well. Michael was just at the fastest lap. You've got 2 drivers on the soft tyres at the moment, Hayes and Skeefy. They haven't made as much progress as they probably would have liked with the soft tyres, and Ryan Scores is down to the pits.
It is potentially damage for the Ferrari again. He's literally just came into the pit lane, I believe, if I remember right. Oh no, he isn't. It's just oh my goodness me, Tom, that was a massive snap of Eau Rouge. How on earth he hasn't ended up in the wall there, I do not know. Rundle might go for the lead once again. He goes to the outside. He's all over the grass. Is the Alpine? Don't worry, I'll just go on the grass, says the Alpine driver, and back into the lead he goes. What a move that was! An absolute big bollock move there from LSJ Rundle.
God, he didn't want that inside line, did he? He really did not want that inside line. He just broke a bit later going down Puon.
Yeah.
Front right locking up quite a bit. The front 3 here though, it looks like it's going to be a lot of Rundle and Michael swapping positions around. So what did you get Mr. Assassin do here? Does he nurse the tyres? Does he nurse his strategy? Because he is in a good position here. Or does he try to go for the attack if he thinks he has got the pace? Because he's got A comfortable gap behind him now, almost 3 seconds.
I mean, a track like this, it is very, very hard to pull DRS. It's really all done in the middle sector, but if you're going to find time in the middle sector, it kind of means you're going to lose time on the straight. So it's kind of a lose-lose. You need a mistake from the other two cars if you want to pull that DRS advantage. And Tom is in it. I wouldn't really say a tough place, because you said he can just save his tyres, save a bit of fuel behind the two guys ahead of him. But we'll see what the man who was in contention for the championship last season can do. LSJ Rundle still leading then here at the end of lap 3 from RSF1 Michael, as we've seen swapping the lead multiple times so far in this race. UK Beast Assassin is rounding out the top 3, but Dolphin having a look on Hayes, was he? No, he backed out of it right at the last. Here comes Michael then, heading towards turn 1. Is he going to go for the move? No, he's not. He's going to wait behind the Alpine. He's going to go again. Huge snap there from Rundle. Rear lockup. Going through the first corner. And he might even be under threat from UK Beast Assassin.
Yeah, he could be here. Rundle's struggling to stop the car in a few corners. The bus stop chicane, he went a bit wide as well. Hence why Michael was almost going side by side, going across the start-finish straight with the Alpine driver. But now look at this. Michael's going to get the move on Rundle. You think so? What about UK Beast Assassin? Is he going to try his luck as well? He's going to get Rundle. He has done Rundle. Is he going to look at Michael? Of course, these two battled all the race long in Australia. These two are inseparable. Are they potentially going to be rivals this season? We'll wait to find out. But Rundle, from first to third, Michael is your new race leader.
It is, and Dolphin managed to get past Hayes as well down the Camel straight into the braking zone. Skeefy, first driver to pick up 3-second time penalty this evening. 4 chat limits as Owen Howe closely follows that as well.
Yeah, a bit early to see some penalties there. 4 laps out of 22, of course. It's the longest trap, so we're not seeing many laps here. But they're down 12 and below for those 2 penalties. And Michael Rundle's on board with UKB's Assassin. The rear of Michael really is looking unstable. UKB's Assassin, he looks like he's driving really smooth at the moment. So whatever he's doing, it seems to be paying the trick. He must be looking after his tyres, I think, in the process. Just on board with Michael again. I know it's the nature of the game, but that rear is looking very light.
Oh, Skull Killer! It's Skull Killer who's gone off into the barriers at the exit of the Fanion chicane. He's lost his front wing, and it's going to be a long, long race for the second of the Alpine drivers of Skull Killer, as he's going to be letting everyone through. He's going to need to come into the pit lane for a fresh wing.
Oh, that pad input by Michael, man, that is minging. Oh, brother. What's that? Oh, Michael, that was an amazing exit there from the chicane. What does UK's Assassin do now, though? Is he going to try and go for the lead? Because by him not going for the lead, he's going to be able to take my Rundle. Rundle's going to try around the outside. This is going to get tight between the two. LSP's going to play. He gets the elbows out. Rundle concedes the position. What? He never had the position, but he let go of it, so he's going to wait. But here we go. We're going up Weardale now for the 5th time in this race. Michael has a 6.5, 10th. 6/10th lead. Is it going to be enough for instead of UKB's Assassin? The answer to that is no.
Then, for the first time in this race, it's UK Beast Assassin who takes the lead here for the Belgian Grand Prix. The Aston Martin driver hitting the front. Can he hold on to it, though, and potentially pull DRS? It's going to be a very, very tough ask for UK Beast Assassin, but it's not impossible.
It's not, no. That gap between 3rd and 4th is stabilising at 2.5 seconds as expected. Dolphin and Hayes are probably swapping places with each other, meaning that the gap closes slightly because of the DRS, but then it extends because they overtake each other. So the unlucky party in that one is CJ, because all he can do is just watch it all unfold in front of him, and then can only hope from his sleep between the two. Oh, no.
Well, all he's got to do is follow the goddamn train, and that's exactly what he's doing.
Oh, yes.
And Dolphin is currently at the lead of this little train here, 2.3 seconds behind though. Owen Howe's out of the race. He's crashed at the exit of No Name, and it's a full safety car, and he's crashed at the exit of the Hairpin Brussels. The McLaren driver is out, and his first DNF of the season, and we've got a full safety car, so that has brought everybody back into this race. We've had a tough start, and are we going to see anyone at the front peel off into the pit lane? Because it would be a massive ask to get a hard tyre to the end of this race.
I think we're definitely going to see a couple of drivers pit for the hards. I think that's going to be Hayes and Skeefy. It'll be interesting to see what the others do. But we've got one driver who's currently on the hard tyres, really, that's Skull Killer. So at least he's been brought back into the race. But he's on the wrong tyre now at this stage because of this untimed or poorly timed safety car. Let's see what they're all going for in the pits. I'm on board with UKB's Assassin.
Wow.
Everyone's in the pit.
Everybody's in.
Someone's going to get stuck behind them traffic, aren't they? Number 99, UKB's Assassin. He's put on the hard tyres. Everyone's going to be put on the hard tyres, surely, Corey.
Yeah, it'd be a bit stupid not to, apart from if you're on the hard tyre, of course, and you can't really do much else. But yeah, you can see on the screen on the left-hand side, absolutely everybody is going for that hard compound tyres. bar maybe one or two people. The Skull Killer, I think, will probably stay out in the end, will he? No, he's going to pox for a set of mediums. As Ski Fears came for a set of mediums, 'cause I think he may have been on the hards as well, if my memory's right. But UKB's Assassin then leading behind this safety car on lap 6 of 22. Owen Howe causes the safety car with a DNF out of the Brussels hairpin. And we were getting back underway probably about 2 laps' time.
Yeah, it's going to be about lap 8. We'll probably see a safety car restart where all the drivers are on hard tyres, freezing cold hard tyres. I would not like to be them going up Eau Rouge for the first time on these tyres on the restart, because I can imagine it'd be something like the W Series when it was running in Spa at the time.
Yeah, I remember that one. I think there were about 7 cars in the barriers at Eau Rouge. That was a massive one.
Yeah.
And well, we've got a bit of drama here in Division 2 with the safety cars. Closed everything back up again. It's going to be like the race is restarting all over again, and that was some good drama at the very start. It's UKB Assassin, who maybe actually timed that overtake to perfection as getting into the lead of the race, and we'll see what he can do, see what kind of a gap he can pull. SLR Leon wants to hear bloke chat again.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah.
I mean, I guess we can. Let me get the... In that case, upon special request, it's time for bloke chat. Right, I'll buy that hand from the stream viewers, because I've actually run out of ideas. We'll talk about favourite events.
I think Liam should.
Go on, Liam, what have you got for us?
Yeah, come on, Bozo, you wanted us to do it. If he dares say what I think he's going to say, I'm going to kill him. But I'm not going to say it.
So Joe's just messaged me saying top music creasing out RSF on Michael's pad inputs, and yeah,
I mean, I'm looking
it's
at off board,
hideous.
and it's like a PowerPoint slideshow.
It's disgusting. It is revolting, and he's got pace by doing it.
Don't know how.
Right, that's a shocking bloke chat suggestion, Joe. I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah, that's shit. Joe. That's poor.
Oh God!
You're ruining it.
Ruining it. Come on, we need some ideas. Like, I should have probably planned for more ideas, because this is Division 2 and safety cars. There's more safety cars than F2 driver turnouts last season. How does Anthony have a shit race? I'm going to say either stalls on the start line or in the pit lane.
I think he's going to get either mecha chromed or mecha chrome clutched. Realistically, he's either going to, as Matt says, stall on the grid because of a clutch issue, or his mecha chrome engine is going to blow up like Martin did in qualifying.
It does feel like the Prima's clutch is a lot thinner than everyone else's.
I mean, that's just Premier this season, mate. It's just in Premier in F2 this season. It's just been absolutely abysmal. But they've got 2 of the quickest and most talented drivers in that field. One's heading to Formula 1 next season. The other one's destined to head to Formula 1 next season. Just a matter of when, not if.
Yeah.
But he did a mega drive in Hungary, especially he pulled 12 seconds in 9 laps. I think that very much proved the people that hate him wrong.
Yeah, I watched it on board for that.
His move on Maloney, oh my god!
Oh! Yeah, I watched the replay back on board. It was quite amusing to watch. It's good to see that F2 on this game now is very similar to F2 in real life now. That was good. Apart from my front left almost exploding after 3 laps, that wasn't nice.
You and me both. I mean, a lot of people actually complained pre-season about uneven tyre wear, but I think now people actually realise what they're on about. It's realistic, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's a big problem in MotoGP. I know that in like Germany and Sengrin, because they have like these special tyres, don't they? More grip on one side. Dodgy, would you rather have fingers for toes or toes for fingers?
I've had this question about 600 times before.
I reckon I'd
have
fingers for toes. Because like
I'd probably have fingers for toes.
I would, simply because it would look like we're going back in the evolution, didn't we? Where like when we were monkeys.
Yeah, you could say that, yeah.
SLR Liam asked, how about your F1 manager save, Corey? Sure, everyone would love to hear.
Oh, well, that's a shame.
Well,
we're about to get back to green flags. Yeah, we're about to get back to green flags. What a shame. I think it's time to wrap up bloke chat.
Yeah, we'll save that for the next one, shall we? Because there's probably been other safety cars. So for now, that's bloke chat.
Alright, here we go then. UK Beast Assassin is going to get us back underway on lap 7. We'll be going on lap 8 for this Belgian Grand Prix. On the lap counter, it doesn't maybe look like there's a lot to go, but with how long this circuit is, and especially how long it feels in the cockpit, it is a very, very long time to go in this race. Yuki Sasa's gone early, and I tell you what, he might have actually caught him napping a little bit here. It's over 6/10 of a second, heading towards the bus stop chicane. The Aston Martin driver has got a mega restart.
He does indeed. But Michael's done very good in the chicane. He's caught right back up already. And if anything, Michael's on the reason why we always got a second on Rundle. That was a brilliant chicane there by Michael. That's probably the most stable I've seen someone do the bus stop chicane so far this round. And you can be successful. It's slowly under threat. Those tyres, he hasn't got temperature as well as Michael. Because Michael, he's not going to think about making a move before Eau Rouge. No, he's not. Of course, he's not. That'll be a silly move to make. He's going to wait till after Eau Rouge. Here we go. The 8th time, the first time on this safety car restart is Michael going round at the outside. He's on the racing line, and Michael is your race leader.
Indeed, he is. Heading towards the Lake Combe chicane, it's Michael into the lead of the race. Then Hayes is closing up to the back of Dolphin, but she isn't close enough to go for the overtake just yet. CJ nearly went into the back of her. Brake very, very late. What about Skeefy, though, fighting with Skull Killer? They're going to go side by side into a chicane. Look at Zach, he's beat them both in the barriers. They've just about got away with no damage, but yellow flags are out again. And that is Skeefy and Skull Killer coming together at the chicane.
Already we've got a gap between third and fourth. Once again, it's 1.7 seconds. So that's the safety car that brought them all back together already. That's been nullified because it's the same three up ahead pulling away as Quirky. Quirky.
Quirky. Oh, dear. Oh. Michael, 8.5 tenths clear. He is getting on with it out in front. His pace is absolutely mega with the PowerPoint input. And he's pulled a second. What on earth is going on? To be fair, he's absolute cake in his back. Regardless.
He is juicing. I'm going to call him Ronnie Coleman.
Closing up to Beast. To be fair, Beast has started rinsing now. Can't blame him one bit because he's about to lose DRS. Here comes F1AB Quirky again. Going through Blanchimont now towards the bus stop chicane. If anything, CJ's going to go for the move here. On Hayes, is he round the outside of the bus stop chicane? No, he's a bit too far back, but that invites Quirky to get the better run out the final corner. Potentially, no, he's got a bit of a poor exit. CJ closing up to the back of Hayes again. It's all happening here on the restart.
Sure is, and DRS enabled once again. Because of that safety car restart, I'm looking on board with Martin Rundle. He's currently 3 tenths behind Yuki Sasasin. It's the second between first and second. So Rundle needs to get this move done because otherwise it could be something similar between third and fourth where that gap keeps on expanding because of the battling behind. Here comes LSJ Rundle. He's up into second position. Yuki Sasasin led after the safety car restart. He's now down to third and critically that gap.
Sorry, we'll go 3 wide into the chicane, so I just need to scream it. I don't even know who I was watching. CJ has just made the move on Hayes. Hayes dropped down to 5th. Dolphin, I think, actually lost a position. All of that as McLaren set up the inside. Quirky up the inside of Dolphin. What a move that could be in the end. But no, the McLaren driver with a very poor exit is going to lose out to Devil Noob into No Name. They're in the wall!
That's not a good... This is not a good season to be for a Ferrari driver, is it? Oh no, he's retired on the track. Oh, he's had enough. Oh, that ain't good. He's raged. Yeah. Oh, that is not what we wanted to see. Oh, hello, there's a battle going on. Oh, that's just because I've just got a view of a little battle going on here between... Oh my god, look at this battle away for a length. This is incredible. Oh, there's another spin. Oh god, I'm joined at the right time. And comes up to a length. There's even a move at the top, but I don't know where to look.
Wow. Yeah, this is absolutely nuts. The Combs has now lost a place to Skeefy. This is absolutely nuts.
Oh no, not here.
Oh. I'm speechless to what I'm seeing. It's in the bus stop chicane. It's Kislesko that managed to get P11 in the end.
Oh, any questions? Yes, there is. Who's in the race lead at the moment? It's Randall, but look how close they are. You can be Assassin is surely going to eye both of them up. Here we go. Going up where for the 10th time. It's Randall from Aerosmith from Michael. From UKB's Assassin. Is it going to stay like that though? I bet you my bottom dollar. No, it's not. Here we go. RSF from Michael now takes the lead. Is Randall going to stay in second? Because UKB's Assassin, he's a bit too far behind. And that is the case. UKB's Assassin is going to settle for third for now. Is going to be another case again of just him waiting to see what happens up in front. And in the meantime, look after those tyres. Because like you said earlier, Corey, those hard tyres to the end will be a challenge and a half.
Indeed, as Devil Noob retiring in the pit lane, that's his race over and done with. That sums his race up in a nutshell. It's a nightmare day to be a McLaren Quirky retiring on the track. I can't stop saying Quirky now. Retiring on track, and Owen Howe, of course, crashing out, causing that initial safety car. But yeah, the battle of the front, Matt. This is going to be top tier to the checkered flag.
It isn't. Oh, sorry. Devon Nicholas, I think, commented about my mic again. It's not my mic, it's my connection. There's nothing wrong with the mic. Talking to Mike, he's in the lead.
That was nice.
Yeah.
About half a second now to go towards the final sector, and doubt we'll see a move into Blanchimont again, as we saw last lap. But here comes Hayes, though. She's maybe thinking about it.
Oh, a good change for the lead, going around it. Oh, wow, that was quite, yeah. Oh.
That looked very, I mean, I didn't get to see the full thing, but that looked very easy.
Yeah. Yeah, it did. But maybe it's tactics by Michael. I just really can't get my head around the padding, but it's disgusting.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's like a literal PowerPoint slideshow at times. I mean that with all due respect. But, Matt, I think UKB Assassin is going to potentially be in a fantastic place to get both. But he's had a very poor exit, and I think we're going to have another change from the lead once again.
Well, I'll let you have this one, Corey, mate. All yours.
Here we go then. Towards Eau Rouge and Rally. On we go then, Michael with the DRS. UKB Assassin with the DRS. Rundle is going to be a sitting duck on this straight in that Alpine. Sums him up pretty nicely with DRS. Before they even reach halfway down the straight, he's into the race. Look at UKB Assassin going into second place. 2 positions lost for Rundle. Hayes is up into P4, and it is all happening in the top 5 here in Division 2.
We haven't got enough cameras, have we? We need like a 2 or even a 4 split screen for this race. And there's changes going on at the bottom. Marcus Lester's made the move on Skeefy, or has he? Because Skeefy has got the place back. Brilliant racer.
Indeed, it has. Happening for the final points paying position at the moment. Even with Skeefy got that penalty, they are still fighting out very hard for that final points paying position. As it's still Michael out in front by half a second. The UKB Assassin is up into second place. LSJ Rundle, who was at the lead at the start of this lap, now down to P3. But I mean, where do you want to be on coming to the final lap? 'Cause I've got a feeling it's going to come down to that.
Oh, I mean, if you're the guys in the front three, I mean, based from what we saw in Austin last season and what we're seeing here at the moment, I mean, the best placed position to be still on the last final lap will probably be in third, assuming that you're within 8-7 tenths of the leader.
On board with the Alpine of LSJ Rundle, last week's race winner, looking to get back-to-back here in season 13. Isn't going to go for the move on UKB's Assassin into the bus stop chicane. Waits behind the Aston Martin driver. We've now reached the halfway point in this race. It's still Michael leading out in front, but can he hold on to that race lead? UKB's Assassin at the moment will be more than close enough to go for the move going into Lake Combe chicane, but it's whether Rundle be able to do what kind of Beast did last lap. Did do a double overtake.
Rundle will to be able to challenge for first, but he might be able to try and nip second from UKB's Assassin. He's almost a second behind Michael is Rundle. But let's see what's going to happen then. Right, here we go. Michael, he's not using any urge. UKB's Assassin, he's got the urge, and he's got the DRS, and he's got the position, and he's got the lead!
Indeed he does. The Aston Martin driver back into the lead of the race where he belongs, as we saw him many, many times last season, looking to return to the top step of the podium. CJ has made the move as well, Matt, into the chicane.
Yeah, we've got the front three battling each other, all so close to grip paper between the two of them. We've got 4th, 5th and 6th in the exact same position. 3 of them battling again. If you're the Stig, albeit he's 2 seconds behind and 2 seconds ahead, but he's the loneliest driver out there at the moment.
Well, that's a bit mean, don't you think?
You know what I meant.
Thankfully. I tell you what, I thought Rundle was going to go for it then into the Vanish chicane. He got very, very close to the back of the RB, but no, he's going to wait behind once again. I think we've got to wait all the way to the Kemmel Straight to see another move for the lead, but it's kind of guessing whether we're going to see 1, 2, or maybe even the 3 overtakes.
Oh, yeah, so I've just asked Joe how the hard tyres are looking.
How are they looking?
They're looking black. The white is still on the tyres from the painting. They're all on the car. Looking good, bruv. Oh god, I really do sound like a bar making stream. I'm so sorry, viewers. I'm so sorry to my lovely ladies who are probably watching who, yeah. When you click on their stream, there's no one there.
Alright, I'll completely zoned out for it then. Here we go then, for the lead again, Matt. Can Michael take it? Can UKB Assassin hold it? It's going to be a tough ask, but look at Rundle, right background.
Oh, we're going to go free and press. Yes, we are. Tom in the lead. Tom's not in the lead now third. But who's going to be in the lead come the end of this straight? Is it going to be Michael? He's got the legs on him. And Michael is your race leader once again. And he's not going to stay there, I can guarantee it, come the end of lap 14.
Well, I tell you what, this has been absolutely fantastic so far from the very get-go. I'm loving every second of this this Division 2 race. It's still Michael out in front, Rundle P2, but can UK Bis Assassin disrupt these top two? We've seen him in the race lead so far this race, and he's going to be hoping to take the top step, as is the other two, but they are still very much clearing off on the rest of the pack. 3.5 seconds clear of CJ.
I want to say something, but I'm such a believer of the commentators because I don't want to say it.
Sorry, say again, cut out for me.
Oh no, I'm saying that I want to say something, but knowing the commentator's curse, I don't want to say it.
Yeah, you know what, yeah, good point. Been there, done that this race as well, funny enough. Here we go then. We're going to start lap 14 very shortly, heading towards the bus stop chicane. I tell you what, Hayes is actually closing up to the back of CJ here. We've been watching the front so much, and maybe need to go down the field a little bit. You can see the sparks flying off the Red Bull, a bit of carbon fibre as well. That's going to be losing a bit of weight. Disqualify that car right now. Lap 14 of 22 in this race. Here we go then. Rundle looking to retake the lead. UK Beast Assassin looking to retake the lead. Michael looking to retain the lead.
Oh god, you're right after that. Oh, this like there was going to be. I don't know which battle to look at. You know, like we keep focusing on the lead. We keep focusing on the lead. Do you know what? Let's go on for 4th, 5th, and 6th with this one, Corey.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's go down. Who cares about the lead anyway? Here we go with Hayes then. She's going up right to the back of CJ, going through Eau Rouge, but she's going to need a bit of DRS resistance to get the move done.
And she's done it, she's done it. Hayes in 4th, CJ in 5th, Dolphin in 6th. Not a bad showing for the team Willie so far, 6th from 7th position. Oh, at the front there's been some changes.
It has. Rundle's into the lead. UK Beast Assassin P2 and Michael losing 2 positions. It seems like a trend now. You want to be in P3. At the start of that straight, because you seem to just end up in the race lead, and Rundle is trying to take off here because look at that gap grow.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to say there was a mistake from UK Beast Assassin, but looking at Rundle's early, he's definitely used a bit of juice. So no doubt, if UK Beast Assassin can't close this up, oh, Rundle's just done a mistake. He's even ghosting because of it. That must have been a big snap there by the Alpine driver, but he's still got a second here. This is crucial corners if you give it to Assassin. He needs the juice. He needs to close that gap. Otherwise, Rundle might be end up running the way of this. Crucial few corners coming up.
He's rinsing. They're all rinsing at the moment to try and stay in. It looks like Rundle's out of battery. Beast has got a bit to burn. Michael's got the most to burn, and he is well within DRS range, so he's got absolutely nothing to worry about. Across the line now to start lap 15. The laps are ticking down here at Spa. Who is going to take the second race win of the season? Are we going to have a back-to-back race winner? LSJ Rundle. Is it going to be UK Beast Assassin returns to the top? Is it going to be Michael claiming his first SLR race victory? Or are we going to have someone else? These three could come together for all we know. Skullkiller has ended up into the barriers. One Alpine's having a mega race. The other is having a very disappointing one. Yeah,
it's a bit different to last week. Both Alpines had a great showing last weekend. Last week, sorry, but it's just the one at the moment. It's just Rundle flying the flag for the Alpine. Oh, look at the closing off speed here. Michael's looking around the outside of UK Beast Assassin. He's going to try and make the move. We might see some contact here, potentially. UK Beast Assassin leaves the space. Good driving there by the Aston Martin driver. Good driving there also from the RBD's OnlyFans Toro Rosso Alpha Tauri car.
Oh, my bloody controller decided to die as that move was going on, so I didn't even get to see it. Godzilla has got a 3-second time penalty for track limits. Ryan Scores is coming to the back of UK Beast Assassin now. This is for the final. Zach is Beast, sorry, not UK Beast Assassin. For the final points pain position. I'm losing my marbles, man. I'm getting on a bit now. And he's going to be hoping to steal that last point away from the Kickstake Sauber F1 team driver, whatever the hell you want to call it. And Rundle has pulled a second. Look at him go.
Yeah, he's going to have to use the ERS. He's going to use the ERS, but Rundle's using the ERS as well. He knows this is also very crucial. This could be the moment. He's down to, I don't want to give how much he's on, but he's nearly used all of it. And Michael is slowly closing that gap, so unless out of the bus stop chicane, he should be able to make up that time. Perhaps not be close enough to make position along the Kemmel Straight.
think so. It's still so close. They cross the line. It is 1 second as they cross the line. Now, this is going to be so tight to whether he's going to pull DRS. JD Devilnoob, thank you for the raid. He's raided once again for the second week in a row. Unfortunate about your race once again for a second week in a row. And fingers crossed it goes well for you again next week.
How many people have raided?
I don't actually know. All I saw on my screen is JD Devilnoob was raided.
Oh.
Skull Killer.
Yeah, he's
in
the pits though. In the pits.
Yeah, that's it. Sorry, go on.
I was going to say, Rundle to Michael to Beast Assassin was 6 tenths each, separating them. That was probably the most spread I've seen them for about since the safety car restart.
Skeet Fee has gone for the move into the Les Combes chicane. Has got past Stiggy Boy, and we've got a car off, or is it? Oh no, that's Skull Killer coming out of the pit lane. As it's going to get overtaken here by Ryan Scores into the Brussels hairpin. We go. The Ferrari with the inside line, the Red Bull with the outside. It's the Ferrari sending it on the inside, and into the points he goes.
I'm looking everywhere. I'm scrolling from driver to driver. There is cons with this Div 2, streaming Div 2 in there. Like we're not short of action, and then the con is we're not short of action. We're going to have a look, and we're going to miss some great battles.
Did you say comms or content? Because there's definitely comms in Div 2, mate. He's in P11.
Oh, you know what I meant.
Oh. Still out in front there, SLR Rundo. He wasn't able to pull that 1 second gap to RSF1 Michael, but he has saved up that battery. He's now nearly back at full.
Yeah, is he going to perhaps wait for a mistake from one of the guys behind so that he is almost 8-9 tenths clear when that happens, and then he can just use the juice and create that second gap?
Oh, Stig! Stig! No, he's come round to the final corner.
Fortunately for him, though, it's not cost him an awful amount of time because he's still within touching distance of 9th position. I think it's about just 2.5 seconds away from 9th. So anything can happen, and we've got a move, change to the lead again. Michael is back into the lead from RSJ, LSJ, and Rundle. UKB is still within touching distance. He's still in a good spot. Perhaps he is nursing the tide once again because, of course, none of us have any idea of what the condition of the hard tyres are.
Yeah, it's very, very true. In the meantime, this is a great battle. He's just got past Ryan Scores into the chicane. I think he's going to just about make it. Yes, he is. The Red Bull driver into 9th place. That was a fantastic move.
According to my source, according to my
HP.
Sorry.
HP.
Whatever. I've just got it. According to my source, tyre wear is not an issue with these hard tyres. However, Tom the Team Radio has just told him that they've lost all sensors for his tyre pressures.
Oh. Well, that's not good, is it? This explains why he's losing some time.
Maybe, I don't know. But if you just keep driving at home, there shouldn't be a problem. But tyre wear won't be a problem whatsoever.
Oh, what a lovely game this is. And going into the bus stop chicane we go then. UKB Assassin closing up. We've got yellow flags, and that is Stiggy Boy off again at Stabilo 2.
Ah! We've got a subscriber.
Got Ed Fryer.
We had one last week, didn't we?
We did.
Oh!
I tell you what, I think it's just the effect of us, mate.
We are seriously bigger than the league. It's like something in doubt now, isn't it? We are bigger than the league.
Well, yeah, you know, we can say whatever we want on here.
Yeah, go on.
We don't even need to watch the race.
See how far I can go with it.
You know what? Maybe another week. LSJ Rundle takes the race lead then. Back past Michael, lap 18 and 22. CJ has actually just made the move on Hayes as well. He's now up into 4th place. That Red Bull is flying along now. And I tell you what, they've actually closed the gap a bit to the top because it was nearly 4 seconds before. It's now down to 3.
CJ and Hayes, they were together all race in Australia, and they are all race once again in Spa. I mean, the next time we see them side by side might be going down the aisle at this rate.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh, going through on 8 tenths now is the gap between Rundle and Michael. And I think Rundle is very much caking his ERS once again here because going through the chicane we go. Heading towards the final sector. He has now pulled a second gap, and the Alpine really does want to pull this gap.
He does indeed. He's still. Yeah, he's definitely using his And Michael's going to catch back up once again. Obviously, yellow flag. Oh, excuse me. Let's get a safety car. It is a safety car. Oh! Oh, get on the edge of your seat. Sure, what the driver's going to do? Normally, in this position, it's the first place driver who's in the rush to do that. Oh, Rundle's got it! What's he done there? Is that tactical, though? Is that tactical? Just so the first driver. What on earth is just happening there? That was so quick. So Michael is the first driver to pit in the end, but they're all stopping. Is anyone going to be mad enough to stay on track? Surely not. They're all going to be going onto the soft tyres, you think, Corey?
I can't believe what I've just seen. What the front door was that? He just had, I don't know if he was on the wrong brake bias or what, but the rear just locked up. And that was it, he was round. He's now down to P3, which, as you said, might help in the long run, but, I mean, the safety car is going to be in at the end of next lap. It has to be, because we need to have, I think it's 2 racing laps to the end, and we're going to have DRS enabled. Has Godzilla gone on the hards? No, it's because he's double stacking. So yeah, it's going to be a level playing field again. Everybody's going to have fresh softs to the end of this race, and I mean, I can't call who's going to win this now, because this is just, this is insane.
It's something bad's happening, isn't it? The elbow's going to get out, and someone's going to get Mao and Fellaini in the face. Con with the aggressive forward stop strategy is at the moment in P7.
Oh my god, yeah.
And it gives Ulster Stick a chance in 12th place at the moment. So, at the moment, there's going to be 2 drivers finishing this race who are not going to get a point. 12 remaining in Div 2. That is a rarity, I must admit.
Indeed it is, and I mean, what else does this race need? Red flag? I don't think we can have one now, but I mean, just for the record, we are still the only commentators to ever witness a red flag in SLR, so, you know, I've got that on my CV.
I mean, can there be red flags this late?
I don't think so, but we can hope. I mean, look at that train. I mean, this is going to be absolutely nuts from the restart, and I don't think we're going to have any voice left from the end of this.
So.
Oh. That was so loud. I mean, something that didn't pick up in the pie, but on the stream it was so loud. It's meant to be a train.
Oh, right, okay. Just play Thomas the Wanking Gin. Play that.
No. Oh. Are we going to get back underway this lap? As Stig catches up, I want to see if it does come in.
It'd be a bit late now, won't it?
Late bloke chat?
Have we got one? Yeah, let's do one lap of it. I don't know what to talk about, so...
I don't know, these nuts.
Alright, let's talk about Corey's nuts then.
Oh dear, that's fucking bro. So what are we talking about?
Have I ever told you about Henry at work?
Matt, you tell me this every week.
Oh, have I?
You tell me about him every week.
I mean, there's always
week.
There's always something new every day.
Go on then, what now? If it's
I should be able to say it on stream. I can't get cancelled. So like, I was with Dave today with my fellow yardie. He's about 60, or 64 to be precise. And for about 10 minutes, all Henry was doing was just trying to like argue and persuade us that Hitler wasn't that bad.
Okay.
He's on the fence. Like he's on the fence about, yeah, what he did. He's being genuinely serious as well. Like I mean, all I could do was laugh, and I was just looking at Dave. Like, he's actually really trying to, like, try and justify this and that.
Matt, ever since this conversation started, we've lost 6 viewers from the stream.
Ooh, okay, I think I'll stop there.
Oh dear.
Wait, maybe it's my fangirls. Maybe.
What was it, Shanice or something?
I don't know. Who's spectating? Let's have a look. We've got 21 viewers. We've got Roy.
What a bloke name.
Gazza Bridger. Happy likes pies. I think he likes pies. Matty Veg. Matty Veg. I was going to say something. I can't say that.
Go on, say it.
No, I was gonna say Matty Veg, like, I hope your wheelchair's clean. Sam Wipeout.
Jesus Christ.
Sam. SLR, don't know, Henry is bigger than MKM. Do you know what he actually is? I think if he left, that we'd all miss really bad. Like, just because we don't know what to expect. We'll
so glad to say
we'll come in and
come in.
we know he thinks he'll go. He'll do his like mating sound, and he'll just like shout.
Like a 3.4 litre turbocharged V6.
Yeah, and they'll just shout at us, saying he's going to impregnate us, not seeing that we're serving a customer. Right, anyway, that's the end of the bloke chat.
Oh my god. You know what? You fucking take this safety car restart.
Oh, I'll be honest. Pull yourself together, come on. Thankfully, you don't get license points in the comms box. Sorry.
Fuck you.
Sorry.
Oh.
Right. Here we go, safety car restart. We're going to have 2 laps to go. It's all on the line. It's no longer a front three going for the win. They're all grouped up together. No to a lap. Here we go. That's F1 Michael. Going into turn 1. He's got a 7/10 lead. Is that going to be enough to keep it in front, go down at the Kimmel Straight? There is some moves further down, comes up 6, Dolphins gone down 7. There's going to be no DRS this lap, so it's going to be all purely down to lay on the brakes, skill and urge. Going up where down for the first time on this safety car restart. You can beat Assassin. He's almost a second behind. He's going to have to use a bit of urge to try and close that gap, but so is Michael. Michael's using the urge as well. He's almost out of urge because of this. This is crucial corners for this Grand Prix for all of these drivers, and you can beat Assassin is still within half a second of Michael, and Rundle is just behind. They're all close together, but there's some moves to it down, Corey.
Indeed, I was on board with that one. That was Ryan Scores making the move there. I think it was on either Kislesko or Zach's Beast, vice versa. And now up another position in this race. And penultimate lap now of this race, Michael needs to get on with it. He needs to try and pull DRS, because that DRS is going to be probably the thing that is going to decide the race.
Oh, and you give me Assassin one a little bit wide here. What does Rundle do? Rundle doing it. The moves. He's going to try and go around the outside. Is he? Yes, he is. Here we go. He's when the elbows start to come out. It didn't work at that time, and potentially because of that, it's giving Michael a bit of a buffer. A little bit of going offline there. You give me Assassin having to defend. It's almost a second, and there's only one bit left to go. It's just urgent to be 1 lap of DRS. Oh, what are you thinking, Corey? What are you thinking? Who's going to make it?
I was thinking what I'm going to for dinner for tomorrow, but LSJ Rundle's going to go all the way around the outside here, and Blanchimont, what a move that was! That was sensational stuff from LSJ Rundle. He does not give a toss about what's going on with UK Beast Assassin. He wants to win this race. He wants to get back-to-back wins here in Season 13. Final lap of the race, Matt.
Here we go, and getting some fastest laps in the comms down in 6th. He's made the aggressive full-stop strategy. In 6th place there, you go from race control. DRS is enabled, and Rundle's 1.1 seconds behind Michael. So Michael potentially has done the job, but is going to be Assassin going to try and get second of Rundle. Here we go for the last time up Weardale. Rundle, he's almost out of version. Assassin, he's got the DRS, he's got the urge. Oh, you're going to see him move for second position. Rundle goes down the inside, but Beast goes on the inside as well. The race latest, it's UK Beast Assassin. He's done the move for second, and even behind CJ's up in the 4. But Rundle's not giving up yet. He's had to now. Rundle's in 3rd, CJ and Hayes are still battling.
I'm on board with Collins. He's got the best view in the house. The Mercedes and the Red Bull nearly making contact like they did in Hungary in real life. That was so close for Hayes. Losing the back end. CJ's got up to 4. Collins is just waiting in the background. He can see a top 5. He's going to go for a move into Pouon, surely. No, he's backed out of it in the end. RSF1 Michael is loving it. LSJ Rundle looking to get up into P2 past UK Beast Assassin. Into the Lafanya chicane we go. No, he isn't going to go for the overtake. Comzo is pushing Hayes through the chicane. It's going to go down to the final chicane, the bus stop chicane for the final lap. Who's going to take P2? Who's going to take P5? We don't know.
It's going to be a repeat from last season, isn't it? Because you get Assassin was defending second from Hayes. I remember last season. There was a bit of controversy in the interview pen afterwards. Is he going to be the same again? Michael, what is he's going to do the job? But we don't know who's going to get finished second. It's going to go down to the last corner. But back to you, Corey.
Here we go then for the second place then in this race. It went down to the line last week for second place. Rundle round the outside, wants to get P2. Is he going to send it? No, he's not. It's going to be RSF1 Michael on his SLR debut, who wins here in Belgium. A fantastic drive from the RB driver. UK Beast Assassin P2. It's LSJ Rundle rounding out the podium. CJ P4. Hayes will round out the top 5. Come on, the full stop strategy, but it's P6 in the end.
Are there any questions? I'm sweating and I'm not even driving the cars.
Fantastic stuff. That was that was top tier racing at its absolute finest. Absolutely. Oh, I'm speechless. I'm genuinely speechless. Brilliant. Exactly. Oh! Wow. And it's RSF1 Michael, I believe, on his SLR F1 debut. Quote me if I'm wrong. Who was taking the race victory here at Spa by 1.4 seconds. He had a fantastic penultimate lap, able to pull out the DRS range, which played crucial to deciding this race win. And he reaps the rewards and takes the race victory here at Spa. UK Beast Assassin P2, LSJ Rundle P3, CJ P4, Hayes P5, Com on his debut, P6 from 11th on the grid, and the fastest lap to boot as well. Dolphin P7, Zaki's Beast from 17th on the grid, finished P8, Kislesko P9, Ryan Scores will take the final points, Stick P11 recovered well in the end, Godzilla was the last classified finisher, and you can see there the remaining cars, all DNF in this race. It feels like Owen Howe retired, I don't know, a few bloody years ago with that crash.
Yeah, it does feel an awful long time ago now, doesn't it? Oh, I'm trying to get
Wow.
Oh, there we go, they're joining.
In the party they go. And, wow, we've got last week's race winner on the podium. We've got the man who was contending for the championship last season on the podium. We've got a new SLR F1 race winner on the podium. And, wow, brilliant stuff from not just the top 3, but everybody in that race. We've got Michael, the race winner, in, hoping to get the other 2 in.
Yeah.
Matt, who can you give your driver of the day to from that one?
I've got to give it to Michael for that one. It was like playing chess, a chess match all through that between 3 drivers. Normally we see it between 2 drivers, but this time it was 3, and he got that 1 second gap right at the most crucial time. So I've got to give it to Michael for that one.
Yeah, I can't agree with you more. That was fantastic stuff. As the P3 man, LSJ Rundle, is in the party, as is UK Beast Assassin, has just slithered his way in. And as Matt's just said, get your boxes ticked, and we can hear your lovely voices on the stream. We'll start off with P3 man then, LSJ Rundle. Was contending for the race win from the very get-go. Fantastic lap in qualifying to take pole position in the end. Talk us through your race in general, because from the outside, in a common point of view, you all put on a fantastic show.
Yeah, cheers. I mean, it was a really difficult race. Just couldn't break the time. You know, I bolted on a few occasions, and the guy stuck with me. So no, it was a really, really good race. Really good fun. Nice to have a 3-way fight for the win. I messed up a few times, and I can't believe I locked the brakes on the safety car. I had a George Russell moment. But apart from that, great fun.
That's definitely one way to put it. Still the championship leader, nevertheless, with another podium this season. Do you think you can keep that 100% podium rate going into Portugal next round?
That's certainly the plan. I mean, look, I'd have loved to win today, but actually, take the points, do the prost, just secure everything I can. But yeah, no, it was good fun, and I'll try and keep it going.
Indeed, fantastic job from yourself, Matt. Anything to add?
Not really, no.
Well, over to you then for second place man, UK Beast Assassin.
Not for the first time in his SLR career. God knows how many times it's been. UK Beast Assassin, welcome back to the podium. Congratulations on second position, your first podium of the season. First of all, I mean, me and Corey are sweating our bollocks off here in the comms booth. What's it like for you in your seat?
Yeah, sat in a puddle. Very sweaty.
Okay. I can imagine so as well. After that 3-way battle for the lead, normally we see a lot of swapping around between 2 drivers, but this race, pretty much all race long, it was between 3 drivers. How were you able to keep a cool head, if you did have a cool head, all through that period? Because it was thrilling from start to finish.
Keeping a cool head was, I think, mostly I just sort of sitting behind the other two on the podium and just waiting, kind of hoping for something to happen ahead. And then when it didn't, and an opportunity arose for me to sort of easily pass on that long straight, I would sort of take it. But also having Joe in the party, sort of, I guess, directing me what to do, and then Owen as well after he retired, that helped a lot. They was sort of giving me updates on batteries and things, so I could manage it and not have to do anything risky.
Absolutely. You showed in Australia, great recovery after poor qualifying to finish fifth, and you showed once again that you have still got the speed, despite the game maybe not being as favourable to you in terms of likeliness of handling. Now you've got a podium now. I mean, what's your opinions now on the game, and what's your opinions going into the next few rounds of the season?
The game is still awful, but that race was fun. So yeah, it's okay. I mean, the rest of the season, I want to still be up there, similar to how I was last season, just sort of be in and around that top 4 or 5 drivers, and sort of not ever get too far away from the top of the championship. But we'll see. We'll see. There's some much faster drivers in the division this year or this season, with Michael Rundle. I mean, Hayes returning, Pricey when he races. Who else have we got? Like, there's just more top drivers than there was last season. So it'll definitely be harder to stay near the top.
Absolutely. Anything for you to add to that, Corey?
No, again, just massive congratulations, UKB Sazas, again P2, and do you still very much think, well, after what was the disappointment last season, do you think it's time for the comeback and to get revenge for last season?
That would be nice, but we'll see. We'll see. I've just been informed that there is a potential incident being submitted that might go in my favour, so we'll see. We'll see how that pans out.
Oh. Well,
We'll see.
why do we not know anything about this? We should be in the comms. We're in the comms. It should come up on our screen.
I believe it's from the
P6, mate.
Ferrari of Devil Noob on lap 1.
Yeah.
Oh,
I believe
shit.
it is.
I mean, oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I didn't see it personally, so I won't be able to comment. We'll see.
Oh, the door was eventually slammed. I remember seeing that.
I'm sure I can get you done for something, Beast, for a penalty.
Nah, I don't think you can.
Controversial.
Anyway, let's hand over to Corey for the race winner, who potentially is our first ever race winner to use a keyboard.
Thank you very much, Matt. And yeah, let's head over to RSF1 Michael then. A massive congratulations to yourself winning for the first time in SLR. And before I ask anything else, do you race on a keyboard? Is this true or not?
I race on a pad, believe it or not.
Okay.
It's just, but I explained it to Molsey when he did my test like 2 weeks ago. No, last week. And it's just, it's the steering input I've had since I've done league racing. I cannot explain it. I don't have any physical problems or anything, because I've been told apparently I do, but I don't. So from other people, not yourselves, like way back, but no, I can't explain it. It's just, yeah, over races I can't do for obvious reasons. So it's just the way I drive.
I rate it personally because I would like a lot of drivers slate it and say, "How the hell has this guy got pace?" You know, they don't have pace. But are you kind of, you know, doing what people kind of call impossible, doing that kind of input and still able to be competitive and win races like today? Like, it's fantastic to see, and a massive congratulations to yourself. Talk us through your race, because as I said to Rundo, you three especially put on a fantastic show for us in the comms booth.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, I'd like to say, because obviously I believe there is an incident with that Ferrari, I tried to give him as much room as possible, and, you know, I'm being raced at, 90% of the time. If a penalty comes my way, then I will take it, and, etc. We'll move on from there. But ain't nothing away. I mean, these two, Rundle and Assassin, that was intense. My heart was going a million. And if I do get a penalty and it gets taken away, etc., it won't take away the fact that this is my first on-track win in 2 games. and I've been professional league racing since professional, amateur actually, since 2012. So, and yeah, it's been a long time coming since I've been at the front, and it was a pleasure. Yeah, it's really happy with that.
Indeed, and rightly so. First win in SLR, first of potentially many. Next week we're going to head into Portimao. If you are, of course, racing, how are you feeling ahead of round 3 of the championship?
Yeah, as you say, it depends if I'm racing because I'm still a reserve, so I've got to take every week as it comes until I get a seat, hopefully. If I do race at Portugal, I've never liked it at all, so because it's still relatively new to me, I haven't really raced it that much. So we'll see what happens. I could be fighting for singular points or back towards the front again, but yeah, we'll just have to wait and see each week.
Massive congratulations again then to our latest SLR F1 race winner, RSF1 Michael. Matt, anything to add before we wrap up for the evening?
Really, it's just in the 2 races Michael's raced this season, he's been right by UK Beast Assassin, and UK Beast Assassin, as we know, is not a slow driver and will be up there, you would think, battling for the championship. So hopefully Michael can secure a full-time seat or just keep racing the reserves for the time being, because if this is the case, then potentially these 2, maybe even another 2 drivers in the division, will be the ones to take it to Rundle, and hopefully we can have another cracking championship battle like we did last season.
It's going to be hard to beat that, but they're going to give it their best job nevertheless. Again, massive congratulations to our top 3 this evening. Massive thank you to everyone who's hopped in to the stream this evening. We appreciate your company. We'll be back for Division 2 next week for round 3 of the season around Portimao. But for the rest of the SLR weekend here at Spa, we've got Division 3 tomorrow at 8 p.m. And then, of course, we've got the McEwen Division Sunday at 8 p.m. also. Make sure to join us for both of those. And myself and SLR Southerner, we will see you next time. Goodbye!
Cheers, Corey, you nonce.